Hi everyone. Today we are going to take one more question from ACT previous year papers. It says, for all triangles with sides of length lowercase a, lowercase b, and lowercase c, opposite angles of measure capital A or uppercase A, uppercase B, and uppercase C. So they're saying if A is the angle, then the opposite side, or you can say this angle is facing which side? B to C, right? So that side length is small a or lowercase a. If B is your angle, so opposite of this angle B, in turn, it means the side which the angle B is facing is this AC, right? That's B. And angle C is facing this side, right? So this side length is lowercase c. That's the scenario. Then which of the following equations must be true? Well, for this triangle, if I want to write the sine law, what is sine law? What does it say? And how to write the sine law? So to write the sine law, we will consider, let's say, I'm starting with this side length, A. So A over the sine of the opposite angle. What is the opposite angle of this side? A, right? Over sine of uppercase A equals B, the side length B, over which one is the opposite angle of this B? This angle, right? Sine B equals C. Which one is the opposite angle of C? This one, right? So C side length over sine of the opposite angle C. So that's how you write the sine law. That's the sine law. And how to write the cosine law then? Let's start with A. I'm trying to erase this thing first. Let's start with this side length A. Okay. So I'll write A squared equals, what are the other two sides except A squared? B and C, right? So you'll write B squared plus the other side is C squared plus 2 times B times C, and my bad, this will be negative sign, minus 2 times B times C times cosine of the angle which is in between B and C. So that's A, right? So cosine of A. If we want to write in terms of B squared, so B squared will be equals, if I take B squared, then what are the other two sides? C and A, right? So C squared plus C squared plus A squared minus 2 times C times A times cosine of the angle which is in between C and A. And in between C and A, these two sides, the only angle is B, so cosine of B. If we want to write in terms of C, we will write C squared equals, what are the other two sides? A, so A squared plus B squared minus 2 times A times B, and the side which is included within A and B. So the side length, side length A and side length B. So the angle which is included between A and B is this C, right? So cosine of C. And this cosine law is applicable for those triangles which follows SSS and ACS. Only for these two kind of triangles, we can apply the cosine law. And for rest of the things, like you call it ASA, AAS, and the other kind of triangles, you can apply sine law. So that's the restriction of cosine law. Cosine law can only be applied in SSS, a triangle where you know all the three side lengths, or a triangle where you know two of the side lengths and the angle which is in between the two sides. Now, if you go to the option, A doesn't seems correct. Well, this one seems correct, but you see, they just reverse the angles and side. Lowercase is the side length, so it cannot be going with sine, so that's incorrect. This one also same mistake. Well, if I go to this one, b square equals a square plus c square minus, so this will be 2 times a times c, right? 2 times a times c, but it's 2 times a times b, so incorrect. That's not correct. And the E, option E, that's the only option left. So it's c square equals a square plus b square minus 2 times a times b, and the angle between a and b, that's c, the cosine of c. So that seems correct. So option E. That's it.